Good morning. Today, at the 11th hour, on the 11th day of the 11th month, millions of people across the United Kingdom will fall silent for 2 minutes and remember the service and sacrifice of all those that have defended and continue to defend our freedoms. This short period of reflection was first observed in 1919 to commemorate the formal ending of hostilities in the First World War, and is now done so to honour all who have fallen whilst on active service in subsequent conflicts. As Christians, we remember the ultimate sacrifice made by Jesus, but today's verse reminds us of a request to be remembered. We're at the cross, not just one, but three. Jesus, the one without sin and without guilt, hangs in the centre, flanked on either side by condemned and convicted criminals. One of the criminals is mocking Jesus. If you're the Messiah that you say you are, save yourself and us. He wants saving in this world, not thinking about the one to come. Yet the other criminal rebukes him, for he recognises Jesus for exactly who he is. He's acknowledged that he's getting what he deserves, a just punishment, but then says of Jesus, "But this man has done nothing wrong." It's a first-hand witness account that Jesus has been unfairly punished and shouldn't be hanging on a cross. He's obviously heard about what Jesus has done, the miracles, the healings, and may have actually seen some of those for himself, or he may have lived his life in opposition to God. We don't know what he's done to be sentenced to death, but he's facing up to his guilt, acknowledging his sin, and leaving it to the very last minute to find redemption and forgiveness when he says to Jesus, "Remember me when you come into your kingdom." But the point is this: right up until his death, the most excruciating and humiliating death imaginable, Jesus had time for people. He was always in the kingdom business. He could have been forgiven, I think, for turning to this man and saying, "You've had your chance, just leave me alone, just leave me to die." But that's not what Jesus is about. He turned to the criminal and gave him the assurance he was looking for. My prayer on this Armistice Day, on this Remembrance Day, is that we will all have that assurance of Jesus turning to us and saying, "Truly I tell you, one day you will be with me in paradise." Amen.